This is the Troll Patrol. Live. With Justin. Freakin.
Welcome to the Troll Patrol. Live. It's a freaking Monday. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Hope my numbers are better now that I'm not up against the Dragon show on the Sunday night. Maybe people were watching Rick and Morty. I forgot about Rick and Morty being on until I got off. I put on my Roy Alive Well Lived shirt in honor of that character making a comeback last night. I watched John Oliver too, but it's so late at night I don't even remember what he talked about. Pull a Die Hard. That, oh yes. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. After I said I didn't remember what John Oliver was about, I realized I didn't remember what Rick and Morty was about other than Roy was mentioned. But yeah, the summer was trying to pull a Die Hard. Yelling into the, and I'm sorry for some reason closed captioning is, that's why I was late tonight. Closed captioning, whenever the software updated last week, it fucked up my plugins and closed captioning doesn't work anymore. And I was trying to fix that. Well, that would be why it doesn't work. Hold on. Still telling me it's not enabled. What? I don't understand. That should work. It should have worked. I thought I set it up, and certainly no profanity filter. We don't want a profanity filter. I thought I set it up right earlier. Apparently not. Oh, there's a save button I didn't hit. Oh, okay. Captions. It looks like I fixed captions. RB, welcome. Good evening. I might have to pack another bong here. I think I smoked it all. I do have news for you guys. I have news prepared. Don't worry. Even though I woke up, I've been fucking inundated with a shit ton of work. I mean, is that like, there's worse problems to have. Like, I just haven't been able to catch up on everything that I need to do for people. I owe people more videos. Gotta make more videos. I don't want to make videos. I want to play Mortal Kombat. I want to play video games. Life sucks. I just want to do this and play video games. I don't want to have to do like my day job. Making videos for right-wing organizations. Churchy people and shit like that. It's so wild the kind of clientele like I mean, that's not the only thing I do. I've got like dentist's office I make videos for. Got lawyers' offices I make videos for. Here's your meme of the day. Oh my God, it's already 2000. I can't wait to grow up in a century of economic prosperity and peace. Because we're certainly in a post-history world where things, they're not going to be like they were in the 20th century. Meat Cakes, thank you for the resub. I assume it's a resub. I need to go change that, make sure like, no resub from regular sub and all that good shit. I think you've been around here long enough. How are you tonight, my friend? If I said hey to everybody, Phoebe, I've not said hey to you. Good evening, Warlord. Love your face. RB, Meat Cakes. You guys are awesome. You make my world go round. What are we going to talk about tonight? We got news to talk about. That's a thing. The news. It looks like we have the second monkeypox death in the country. We're going to talk about monkeypox outbreaks in Little Rock Middle School and cases on college campuses across the country. However, it does look like cases are trending downward. So that's good. Vice President Kamala Harris was on Meet the Press over the weekend. That's bad. No. I'm sure she was fine. We're going to listen to what she had to say to who is it now? Chuck Todd? Yeah, Tim Russert Dodd, right? Chuck Todd. I can't keep up with these people. Fox News responded. Apparently they got a little upset about it. So that should be fun. Trump's attorneys have rejected the DOJ list of special master candidates. Apparently the DOJ is okay with one of Trump's. That is the latest reporting from CNN. However, we're going to read from Axios. I don't know if they have updated their reporting. I only saw the DOJ was cool with one of Trump's stories from CNN. It was just a few minutes ago, so I don't know what their sourcing is on that. Justice Department handed out dozens of subpoenas, confiscated some evidence, all people that orbit Trump. It looks like charges are coming, guys. Like charges are coming. Trump said they were not leaving the White House after the election loss, according to aides. Border Patrol in hot water for sharing out a Stephen Miller, a quote, a retweet of Stephen Miller, some shit. I don't even know. We're going to get to the bottom of that when we get to that story. Here's what I knew about this one last night, but I didn't want to get on here and speculate, because if I'd done the story and just straight up, like, I would have only been able to tell you the facts, because I believe in being straightforward. However, I knew about the Reddit post and all the details that the daughter involved in this story was alleging. Now she has gone to a local news station and shared her insights on her father's descent into QAnon madness and how it led to him murdering her mother and her sister. The teen who killed her rapist is facing a prison sentence because, of course, she is. Cops in West Virginia under fire for killing a pallbearer. Killed a pallbearer at a funeral. We're going to hear the story about a woman who said her mama bear instincts kicked in when she helped track down her daughter's killer. Alabama set to proceed with a new form of execution. A black preacher was arrested while watering flowers. I do believe we have video of that. He is now suing the police department. A bank refused to cash a woman's check after she won big at a casino. Now suing a Detroit bank. And just for shits and giggles, we're going to talk a little bit about the Queen. UFC tried to honor the Queen and it didn't go well. That's kind of funny to me. Plus, Jesse Waters doesn't understand how liberals can be against the Queen. I don't know why I did it like Jerry Seinfeld. Why would I'm not even a very big Jerry Seinfeld fan anymore, and I believe that's an insult to Jerry Seinfeld to quote Jesse Waters in a Seinfeld voice. Professor Q, RB, Ashley Winters, that threw me off. Ashley, or AKA the Media Winch. I don't call her by her government name. Cicero, good evening, my friend. Love all of you guys. Yeah, last night it was just a Reddit post, and I didn't feel... I'm just a Twitch streamer, And I did not feel right, but this is when I did news for years. I did not feel right going forward with the story because if I'd done the story last night, I would have had to have talked about the QAnon connection, but all I had to go off of was the Reddit post. Now I have a local news hit. We can talk about it. Apparently, the dad was just a normal guy. And then after and it wasn't even like 2016 that got him down the rabbit hole. It was Rick, how am I going to go on some dude's show that won't have me on? Like, go tell him to have me on, man. Like, Rick here came to my YouTube channel and was like, are you going to try to go on Jovan Hutton Pulitzer? A guy who I didn't know existed before Rick brought him up to me the other day. How could I just, like, he doesn't do what I do. He, like, his phone lines aren't open. He don't just let people hop in the Discord. I mean, we can go over there. We can try it out if you want. I start following him. Jovan Hutton Pulitzer.
The Biden administration has printed more money than the previous 100 years. Now think about that for a minute.
No. That's not true. That's not true. Like since 2020, not the Biden administration.
All of their churches, all of their schools.
It is since 2020 that is a fact.
Every one of their bank
but that includes the first COVID relief bill as well. See, this dude don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Jovan loves gold.com. He's trying to sell you fucking all the grifters try to sell you gold. Rick, man.
That's why
Rick.
For you, Jovan Loves Gold. Go to jovanlovesgold.com. jovanlovesgold.com. My friends at Gold Co. will send you a kit so you can
This dude is a grifter.
Your retirement and everything else is protected by gold because that's the only thing that's going to hold right.
No. I don't think Jovan over here knows that Rick even exists.
The root of what's going on and why this Biden mail order maladministration, they have approved a secret vote harvesting plan. A way to get votes that was outlawed in 1933. There was an act called...
There you go. I called him out. Yeah, he's not even as cool as fucking Bionic Dan Badani. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm petting the cat.
United States federal law on the books.
Oh, Smokey,
and all of a sudden, this mail order maladministration government, which you know doesn't give a rat's hoo-hoo.
Oh, he thinks he's fucking witty.
Have completely.
Has he seen a message?
Undone everything. Completely undid it. They are literally working to make sure that government agencies, federal agencies, secure votes.
I don't care, dealer's choice.
Of the United States government. Something that has been a crime for a long time.
And also, Rick, look, I'm not set up to be like live streaming here and also be like hooked up with somebody else.
What they call Executive Order on Promoting Access to Voting. It's Executive Order 14019. It's basically more like saying I authorize government agencies to vote harvest, with the midterms coming up, and we got to win because we're not finished with the complete destruction of America. This has become an executive order with a stroke of a pen. This is very, very dangerous territory. This is like your employer saying, if you're going to continue to work for the government, you better do this. Kind of like the mandates, right? You better go get votes, or you better secure the votes, or you better go get these ballots. To give you a little bit of the history, it's called the Hatch Act. It was because there was a scandal between FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and these worker projects that we're doing, kind of like Build Back Better Then. It was sponsored by Senator Hatch, Carl Hatch out of New Mexico. It was called Cowboy Carl. Basically, it said that FDR took government employees, gave them a little bit more pay, promised
Hold
them
on, my
better
camera's
jobs,
gonna go away for a
promised them
second.
advancement if they would just campaign on behalf of.
Or go to a
Right,
weird
government.
shop behind my computer.
They put it all over the place, and they pushed federal employees into securing votes. Now, the law says, and why this law came down, is the employees of the government may not use their official authority or influence to interfere or to affect with election results, solicit or accept received donations or contributions for a partisan political party, candidate, or group, run for partisan political office, engage in political activity while on duty or on federal property, or wearing a uniform or an official insignia, or being any federal owned land, blah, blah, blah. They considered it to be pernicious.
Man, like Rick, you say they're too chicken, but I think most people don't even know who the hell this is.
And so now this maladministration is having Health and Human Services.
I will come over to my chat. Let me know then.
Human Services, the Health and Housing HUD, the military. Even I have documents even about the government employees who support the school lunch funding programs. It's now been tied together. The school commits to get votes.
Yeah, I got double the followers over him. But hey, by the way, he is
spin out of control.
he might actually have real followers. A lot of mine are like bots and people from the hate follows and shit.
Hostage. We're gonna flip open.
I'm hungry too, Mater.
Come on, Devin. Come on, join the program. Hang tight, folks. Be right back.
Hell yeah, weed. Audited the paper in Arizona. Like, it's just more fucking nonsense. It's just like he was wrong, Rick. Like, I go in there, I'm watching him for what, a minute or two? And the first thing that comes out of his mouth, man, is like a fucking, it's completely false. He said the Biden administration had printed more money. No, it's been since COVID, since 2020. More money has been printed since 2020 than the rest of history of the country combined. But like that's not like some crazy fact to me. Like that also doesn't make me like fucking like, oh shit, that's weird. You can't find Joven? I don't know. I don't even think I'm on top of my game tonight, and I'll still crush him. Joe Biden was inaugurated on January 20th of 2021. In order for the printing money thing to be true, you have to include the first COVID package, which was Republican Senate and Republican in the White House. Mnuchin is responsible for most of that money drop. Just that, dude. Rick, man. Just as soon as I go in there, he got that one fact wrong. Why are you listening to people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about? No, you think he's going to straighten me out. And I'm telling you, I'm not even on top of my game tonight, and I will eat him alive, son. We'll see who cancels who.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
To be honest with you, Rick, I kind of don't even want to do it, man, because it's just going to be the same fucking nonsense. We would get more out of me sitting here doing the news than me debating some dumb fuck right-winger, because right-wingers are morons. So what it'll end up being is it'll just be like, he'll be wrong. I'll get exasperated by it, and then I'll start cracking jokes. And that's fun. Yes, Rick. Ben Martin was a right-winger in California. How am I afraid to? I just went in. Dude, my phone lines are open. My Discord is open. Anybody can call me at any time. How can you call me afraid? I just went into his chat. You saw it. How can anyone say that I am afraid? How can I be afraid of a dude that I didn't know existed? Dude, I don't want to just hear him blah, 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 blah. I've got a show to do. I put work into putting a show together. I have a format. Do you understand? What do you mean you didn't see me in chat? God. Rick, dude, Rick. Our friend Rick called in the other day, and he wanted to talk about Donald Trump and the election, and he wanted to tell me that everyone was corrupt except Trump and the people around Trump, who have all been accused of fraud. Every single person he brought up had been accused of fraud. You cray-cray, dude. You cray-cray. So in reality, I have given Joven, his source was 2,000 mules. Rick, buddy, there's like 18 people here right now. You don't understand that you do not see that, like, there's YouTube, there's Twitch, there's other platforms. Somebody on D-Live might pop up and be like, "Hey, dude, what's going on?" Rick, man, I don't think you're thinking things through here. There's more than 3 people talking to him. Oh my God, Rick. You understand that I'm not just on YouTube right now, right? You can see you have a little YouTube symbol next to your name. Science unbiased. Hell yeah. That's what the chat told me. That after his radio show was done. So, cool. I told the chat, like, hey, come over and get me. Pop into my chat. Let me know what's up. Because I have a show I do. We learn things. Ida, good evening. If I said hey to everybody. The internet for dummies. Science unbiased. Love your face. I'm so glad you're here. Mox, I think you snuck in here without me telling you hey. Good evening. Mater, I think you snuck in here without me telling you hey. Oh, there you go. Jerk free. Oh, goddamn. I love you guys. Media winch. I love your face. I definitely love your face.
You live in sexual anarchy.
Sexually. Oh, Charlie Kirk just dried everything up, didn't he? Oh, I thought you were doing a because I put Charlie Kirk on the screen. I don't know how I could be any less afraid. But also, it's another one of those nights where I don't think I'm on top of my game. I don't think I'm going to be on top of my game doing news, and I probably won't be on top of my game doing a debate. I was really rushed getting ready for the show. I wasn't like, chilled, relaxing. I've had a hard day at work. I haven't felt good most of the day. And I'm a little hungry. And I'm not high enough for this shit. On his bottom game, and I'll still make Joven look like a I don't even have a good analogy. Oh, I would love some belly rubs. Please bring Luke. Classic 912, come down. I partied too hard last night on 9/11. Oh my God, I would not want to do anything but lay in bed and like I'll watch like a TV show that I've already seen a million times, so I don't have to pay that much attention to it and know what's going on when I'm on mushrooms. Like it's Then I was dating this lady. This wasn't mushrooms. I'm sorry, this wasn't mushrooms. But anyway, I was coming down off of Molly. And I was dating this lady. She comes over to my apartment, and I've been in bed all day, like recuperating. Got the Swiss cheese brain, and she takes me to Sonic. Like we'll go to Sonic and get some food. Like, all right, I can eat now. I've slept all day and everything. I get into her vehicle, and to preface this, I have a visceral disdain for Pearl Jam. Absolutely hate Pearl Jam, and like Pearl Jam haunts me like worse than Pitbull. Like I'll go into a grocery store, fucking playing on the fucking thing. Like I'll like I sign up for Spotify, put in all my favorite artists, and the next thing is like, you would love Pearl Jam. You put it on any artist radio that I enjoy on like a Spotify or a Pandora, and it play like get in to fly. That's been my experience, right? And I just really, and it's not that like I think that Pearl Jam's all that bad. It's that like they're everywhere. They're overplayed on the radio. And they're just constantly. And apparently I like a lot of Pearl Jam adjacent bands. So I get in her vehicle, and I've got Swiss cheese brain going on. And fucking she turns on the car, and fucking Pearl Jam is playing. I'm like, oh my God, I hate Pearl Jam. And she's like, oh no, this isn't Pearl Jam. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, this is Eddie Vedder's solo album. Like, it's the same thing. What's my favorite Pearl Jam song? Probably Alive. No, there's a song called Wish List on Yield, I think it is. I think it's called Wish List. I mean, like I like Pearl Jam a little bit. I thought the video for Jeremy was good. I like Alive a lot. The first time I ever heard Black, I thought it was a masterpiece of a song. Piece of empty canvas. Sorry, I hit my mic by accident. Yeah, media wins. Totally like that. It's Pearl Jam. It's still fucking Pearl Jam. Oh, Phoebe says news time. Okay. I'm sorry. I was gonna go on 10 more minutes of a rant about Pearl Jam. I swear. Would I go to a concert for Pearl Jam? Maybe. I'd probably go to a festival and not be upset if Pearl Jam was playing. I would not pay myself to go see Pearl Jam. Second possible U.S. death for monkeypox. Wait, what? God damn it. Well, second possible monkeypox death reported in California. Did my ad blockers quit working again? Little Rock School reports monkeypox case. Here's what's to know.
All right, Nathan, thank you. New at 10, some families are being asked to monitor their child for monkeypox symptoms.
Wait, Warlord's here, isn't he? I said hey to Warlord tonight. Warlord getting his cancel Justin. Hashtag cancel Justin. Justin, good evening. Warlord showed me his cancel Justin sticker that he got the other day. Quality merchandise. Fucking idiot right-wingers.
This comes after someone at Little Rock Southwest High School tested positive. State and local officials have declined to say whether that person was
He's been lurking.
or an employee, citing privacy concerns. But we do know some students had what the health department calls a low-risk exposure.
They're getting a letter from the health department listing the symptoms of monkeypox and asking them to watch out for 21 days and get tested if any symptoms show up. At this time, vaccination is not recommended for low-risk exposures. Well, let's take a broader look at America's outbreak.
It has.
Yes, let's do that.
Just like those in Europe. Here are the latest numbers just updated today, and you can see the red line for average cases. That's going downward, especially in recent weeks. U.S.
health officials are already considering expanding their vaccine recommendations, but here in Arkansas, we have already expanded access to the shot.
Here's a graphic from the Arkansas Department of Health showing who can get it. We want to call attention to two things.
Of course, Rick would like generic-ass Pearl Jam.
Here. First, how long this list is. It's much bigger than the CDC's list. And secondly, look at the very last item. Anyone whose medical provider recommends the shot can get it, regardless of the federal.
There you go. If your health provider recommends you get the shot, you need to get it. The other things on the list were men who have sex with men, have had multiple partners within the past year, engage in anonymous group sex, engage in sex at venues or events, or living with HIV. A lot of the cases of monkeypox have been in men with HIV. Anyone, including women who has a partner that meets the criteria above, anyone diagnosed with any sexually transmitted disease, anyone who has had skin-to-skin contact with someone known or suspected to have monkeypox within the last 14 days. That is the... Stop hitting on the restream bot during the monkeypox outbreak, RB. You can go back to being creepy with the restream bot once we have monkeypox under control. I promise. I'll stop getting on to you. Monkeypox infections reported by colleges raise concerns of campus spread. I'm going to scale back my assessment. I had thought that it was looking grim for schools. However, it looks like we're just going to have isolated outbreaks. So far, there has been a new strain of monkeypox reported in Europe. Sky Comet, good evening. Love your face. I just started the news. They had me so off topic. You just got here for news. So to catch you back up, we've had our second possible death from monkeypox. We have a isolated outbreak in a middle school. And here we have a few different college campuses reporting monkeypox outbreaks. However, monkeypox is trending downward right now. So it is looking like we will not have to what even is this? What did Mater just send me? Favorite conspiracy theory. I'm gonna check them out. A real Charlie's Angel. What is going on? Thank you for being a freaking follower. Ooh, yeah. Pennsylvania State University junior Nick Roboto got an email last month saying that a fellow student had tested positive for monkeypox. His first thought was, oh boy, here we go again. Several U.S. colleges have confirmed cases of the virus, raising concerns as students return to campus for the fall semester. That's especially so as many students like 22-year-old Roboto saw earlier school years cut short or moved online due to COVID-19. With about 20,000 cases, the U.S. outbreak of monkeypox is the world's biggest, spreading through intimate contact mainly among men who have sex with men, while global rates have shown signs of cooling, dropping 21% in the week ending August 21st. Concerns about the U.S. outbreak are cresting as students return to school, ready to meet and form new relationships. I think they're trying to say Joven is back for me. What? What does that mean? Joven is back for me? Let me see if I can set my camera up so I can dual stream. I'll take a commercial break. I'll do PP, refill my drink. And I'll see if I can get set up to go talk to this Joven guy. Be right back here on the Troll Patrol. Live. Not refill drink with PP. No. No.
We live in turbulent times. The media is full of deception, conspiracy theories, and fake news. Now, more than ever, it is important to ensure you're getting information from a source that's freaking reliable.
I'm Justin Mullins, and this is the Freakin' News.
Get a breaking or interesting story with a humorous twist in about a minute weekdays, 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, and more.
Gwyneth Paltrow is one of the biggest stars on earth. An actress, a singer, an author, an entrepreneur. She is an Academy Award winner and owner of a successful lifestyle brand, albeit with a questionable name. Why then is she stealing her ideas from a barely known comedian from Appalachia? Earlier this year, Paltrow launched her This Candle Smells Like My Vagina product under her Goop brand. There's just one little issue, Miss Paltrow. I came up with the idea for pussy candles back in 2013. It's from my stand-up comedy routine, Pussy in the Morning, where I coined the concept of a vagina-scented perfume I called Eau de Toit. The next line in that routine goes a little something like this.
And that inspired me to create a scented candle, which also looks like a vagina and smells like a turned-on vagina. So you burn it, you get the smell of vagina, and then after it's finished, it looks like a freshly fucked pussy, all floppy and sloppy.
So, since Miss Paltrow is clearly infringing on an idea I had that long predates her product, I would like a cut of that $75 she's charging for her ripped-off cunt candle. Please donate to my legal fund by visiting my Patreon. Show this bougie liberal elitist that she can't steal her ideas from the hardworking people of America's heartland. And I will use the money from that settlement to bring affordable pussy-scented candles to market. Available to all the masses, not just Elton John. Elton John? Why does he like the smell of pussy? What, the dude doesn't think like I'll go and fucking debate the stupid ass motherfucker? Oh my god. I went and got some chocolates. Felt like I needed chocolates and milk for this.
Forcing government employees to secure votes because it can tip the balance of power forever and everybody will be affected, then you're
make some spaghetti. Never forgetty, mom spaghetti.
I have no idea how the American population of black Americans, because I do not believe in the term African American. I think it's one of the
we're going Discord on this
statements ever, and that hyphen divided everybody. I cannot believe how black Americans do not see when it comes to the Democrat Party.
Oh, was I trying to bang?
You're a voluntary slave. You are volunteering your life, your title, your interest, your livelihood to the government while you continue to work as a battery unit for those that work, earning money, feeding the government that uses you like a puppet. Same with the Hispanic population. I'm a Jew and I have no idea why Jews support the Democrat Party. I have no idea. I can't understand it. It is all wicked usury of making people feel like they're victims.
Did you say usury?
You need mama
tax
and daddy to take care of you. If you would open your eyes and go talk to a Native American, go ask them if the government can represent them properly, feed them, clothe them, house them, and take care of them. Do your homework. Every city that has gone bankrupt in the United States of America had their electric systems and water systems and grids fail, have been Democrat run forever.
Don't have a message. I'm looking at my messages up here. You guys see it.
More Democrats in a Democrat way. Are you actually saying, I'm too lazy to do anything? I want you to do it for me, man. I trust you. Give me the money. Are you kidding?
He held a rose. I have no fucking clue. I don't know what you're talking about.
To ourselves. Why are we doing this to ourselves? When on our borders every day are people from 160
Oh, is he still doing like the fucking chat? Like his people came in here and told me he was ready for me, right? But he's still doing his fucking radio show.
Worst country in the planet. Who's right?
Not you. You're an idiot.
I bet you won't swap and go to those other countries, would you?
What are you talking about?
That's called intellectual dishonesty.
No. You're
Jessica
intellectually
knows what I'm
dishonest when
talking
you
about.
deploy
Jessica
like a
being
fucking
Hispanic
dirty
says,
rhetorical
"I want the
tactic,
Democrat
like
Party
a
for good
logical
reason. Democrats
fallacy.
use my people, Latinos and Chicanos, for years, right? I'm never voting for Democrats again because the Democrats
Well,
want
bye-bye.
servitude, and they are willing that once they get power to do everything in their power to continue to buy your vote, to continue to pay you off, to continue to make you a slave to the government. How embarrassing is that?
All
How
right, does this dude own a
embarrassing is
home?
that?
Do you own a home? Do you have a mortgage?
It's all upside down. And we're fighting each other over
Are
it.
the mortgage subsidies that you got?
Blacks
They're
hate
probably more than
blacks,
what
blacks
I
hate-
owed
we're not gonna have a black problem.
in
They
student loans.
triangulated us against each
Mortgage
other.
subsidies that you got for your house are
Program.
those slavery?
Talk about it. I'll put you on my program. Thousands of people watching. You won't even take it up. You know why you won't take it up? Because you can't defend it. You
I'll
know
tell
it,
you
and I
why
know
it
it.
smacked you down, because we're woke
Nobody's
moralists over here.
child should grow
Up
up in
yours,
a
woke moralists. We'll see who
gang-riddled,
cancels who.
murder-riddled, shot up, addicted, broken down, trashed city. I can tell you that's not the
Did you say
Republican,
Chicago?
but I can tell you it is, in fact, the Democrat way. Look around. Look around. And now we have a government that is willing to break every law, every rule, and change the rules at the last minute to get their way. Why do you keep voting that way? Why do you think it's conservatives or Republicans or MAGA's fault?
And you want to talk about intellectual
Are
dishonesty?
people really that
That's
dumb?
called a loaded
Do you
question.
turn an eye on the government, weaponizing the government against you. On the government letting 4.9 million illegals come in since this administration was selected. 4.9 million come in. Do you know who's going to the bottom of the labor pool?
Yeah,
Yes, those inner
this
city
stream is
kids.
pretty intercourse
Those
friendly.
people of color.
You live in
You
sexual
who keep on
anarchy.
supporting the Democrats are going right to the bottom of the toilet, while the people they
I think like he's a far right MAGA, so like that's
They
very
will
telling
live.
that you think he
You
sounds
have
like
to
Jimmy
live
Dore. Oh God, I'm sorry, I hit the microphone
I
again.
even hate saying that because it's the stupidest statement in the world. You just have more melanin in your skin than I do. But you can serve in the military, they won't even take care of you. But if you break and run for the border, across the border, they'll give you $3,000 a month.
What?
How stupid is that?
Oh, he's got 22,000 followers just on Rumble. Oh my God, he's got 22,000 followers on Rumble. Oh my God.
But I don't get it. Okay? I don't get why you vote for your own destruction. It's because they taught you to hate. They taught you to be racist. I'm not racist. I don't give a
I mean,
rat's
he's
ass.
talking to black people, but like I could talk about Democrats in general if he would like to ask me.
My final comment.
But everyone keeps calling me a coward. But yet this dude is the one that's like I can't get through to him. So it's a little weird that people are calling me a coward, and here I am. I'll go back to eating fucking Kit Kats and shit. What is this? Is this pumpkin pie Kit Kat? A pumpkin pie Kit Kat. The other one. Oh, they're both pumpkin pie. They're in different wrappers. I thought it was two different flavors. Oh, what? Mike Lindell advertises on this dumb fuck's channel? I can't open it. I can't get it. Like I've like peeled all around it. I can't get it open. Link to what? What am I giving you a link to? Discord? My Discord? I just want my Kit Kat. Spoon-fed Sheppel. Remember that time I said foon-sped? Use promo code FREAKIN when you don't buy shit from Mike Lindell. That was early on in the Troll Patrol. Boomsped. How dumb these fuckers are. I'll give him a dancing Trump though.
So, folks, we're talking about, and I'm frustrated as I do this, as I do my program. I know my face. You know that I'm truly upset when my face goes beet red.
Oh, he's mad.
When my face goes beet red, then you know I am angered. This is what I look like.
He's mad.
When my face changes color, right? You know I'm angry.
Uh-oh.
And what I'm angry
Did I get the StreamYards?
Is how humans
boy. I have to give him my virtual cam. It'll be flipped. It'll be weird. Because for some reason my second camera's not working. Nope. Does that work? No. I need it. There's a thing that I can do to split the camera, but I have to do it before the stream started. I didn't expect somebody to come in and be like, hey, you gonna go defeat Joven? Because usually this shit is set up beforehand. So you get, you're gonna get the virtual camera. Check. Check. I might need to give him a little more audio. I might need to come down for you guys a little bit. There we go. Oh, I've got to enter a display name. Am I high enough for this shit?
Trump, and this is not about Donald J. Trump, okay? This is about literally America. That's it. That's it. But yet, we keep on voting for a system of suppression that says it is a system designed to end suppression. Everything's backwards. When your government can rewrite laws to do political favors, you know it and I know it's wrong. It's wrong for every one of us. Because if they do it for conservatives, you're next. You're next. It's the way it works. The reason our system works and we're the greatest nation on the planet is because we were built off of diversity. We came from all corners of the freaking planet. I'm only first generation American. That is why we worked. No other country has succeeded like we've succeeded. But yet, you've bought into the fact that we're the ones racist. You get taught the Civil War was fought over slavery when it wasn't, when it was black tribes enslaving black tribes, when it was Indians enslaving Indians. It's all over the world. Every society's done it since the beginning of time, but somehow you think it's uniquely American. And that's just ignorance. Total and absolute ignorance. Now, look, I don't care if you pray to boiled peanuts. I don't care. I don't care who you have a sexual relationship with. It's no.
You guys realize you are in his like holding room right now, right? Like this is him.
But I do know whatever
he's gonna let me in, I would assume eventually.
You are, right? Whatever God you pray to, if you believe the United States of America should remain a free country, a republic, because we are not a democracy, we are a republic, big difference, then we can stand hand in freaking hand and fight this. I will fight in the streets to protect your child and your way of life, just like I'll fight for mine. But if we lose it, it's over. And if America goes down, you have to understand the whole freaking world goes down.
What do you mean? I have to wait.
It's Mad Max, baby. And that is why when your selected, not elected, maladministered government will change laws, ignore laws, or write executive orders that benefit them politically, it is truly a step in the direction of destroying the greatest republic on the planet. And that's why we need to tell all these rat bastards, Democrats and Republicans, to cut the crap. Okay, I'm done with my radio program. Now I see why Justin was bitching. Justin fancies himself a broadcaster. And instead of Justin being on with me, right, Justin has refinaggled my broadcast into his Twitch broadcast. So Justin's looking for viewers versus having a discussion of how we have different beliefs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put Justin on. But Justin, you kind of revealed yourself and what's important to you, because this is just about your broadcast.
Oh, Joven, man. It was like your fans that came over and wanted me to debate you. So please don't do that. Because that's really starting off dishonest.
Wait. I want to make sure I got this right before I let you go.
It was one of your fans that wanted me to come over and debate you. I had no clue who you were.
I want to make sure I got this right.
I'm the bigger Twitch channel, okay? So.
What? Oh. You have a bigger Twitch channel?
But just, okay, fine. Like, I'm coming in here to try. No. I want to have an honest debate with you. But you were trying to frame it from the moment I came in here as if I was being dishonest or something. Were you not? Yeah, you were. You
I'll
were trying to accuse me of doing it for views when it was one of your fans that came and wanted me to debate you.
See, that's called the mute button. And here's what I won't tolerate. I will not have idiots that just talk over each other. I'm known for being very polite. And so what you're going to do is you're going to watch me respond to you. I'm going to turn back on the mic, and then I'm going to respond to you. And we're going to do this politely, because I will not fucking be ramrodded. So here's what we've got. Ready? It's real simple. Okay? If you don't want to be here, Justin, because we didn't take a vote on you, don't click the link. It's called free fucking will. Now, the next part of it is, don't make it sound like, hey, my fans called me and I have the bigger Twitch channel. Come here. So, Justin, regardless of how big your Twitch is, do you want to have a discussion with me about what I stand for? Awesome. Then let's do that. Go.
Would you please apologize for the way you introduced me? I thought it was
Are
dishonest.
you fucking kidding me?
No.
Okay, go get your pussy hat and put it on. I'll apologize. Go
No,
get
man,
your
you like
pussy hat. Stick it on your fucking
you're
hat,
talking
and
you're
I'll-
talking about like having a honest discussion, and
There's
but
no
you like
honest
you were
discussion when
dishonest
you're
when you
using-
first started.
Okay, I don't care. I stand by what I said.
Okay,
So what
cool.
you're doing
Well, I want to
is-
ask you
this
about
is the
democracy. You said we're not a
We
democracy.
don't have a democracy. We have a republic, you fucking idiot. We are a republic, not a fucking democracy. Learn your fucking history.
Wow, man. Like, is that really the way you're gonna treat me?
Well, dude, I don't know. It's like,
Okay, let's start over, man. Hi, Joven. I'm Justin Freakin. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot.
there you go.
Is that better?
Hey, Justin, how's it going? Nice to see you, Justin Freakin.
But man, you do understand the way you kind of came at me with the hostility at the beginning, right? He's just doing this for views for his channel. That's what you
just
said.
Let me make sure I have this, because see, what I hate is intellectual fucking dishonesty. What
No, you
said-
don't, because you were intellectually dishonest to begin with.
Let me tell you how this works. You just said, let's start all over. You did it, and then you fucking repeated yourself. Do you have something to say, Justin Freakin? Or are you just freaking around?
Hey,
go.
Joven. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Justin Freakin. I would like to have an honest discussion with you. Can we have an honest discussion?
I am totally honest and transparent. Go.
Yes, our form of government is a republic. Our form of voting is democracy. We elect our representatives by democratic vote. We are a democratic republic. Now, but that's not the thing I want to take issue with. Put that aside. That's arguing semantics, right?
you don't-
What I want to take
you
issue
wanna-
with is
wait,
you
wait,
said
wait,
you
wait,
want to
wait,
come
wait.
together hand in hand and take out the oligarchs, right?
I want to make sure I got your rules. You'll state what's incorrect. If I try to
I didn't. What did I say that was incorrect?
over it of how you described what we are. We are a republic, period. That's why we have
Democratic Republic. Google the word. Google, are we a democracy? And it will say, we are a democratic republic. The Library of Congress will tell you, we are a democratic republic. I just explained how that is true. What kind of vote do we use to elect our representatives, Joven? Is a democratic vote, correct?
No.
Yes.
No. You think 2020 was a democratic vote?
I said, how do we elect our representatives,
You
Joven?
asked
By
me a
democratic
direct
vote.
question. Do we elect our representatives by
By
a
democratic vote.
right?
Yes.
And I answered you honestly. And now here is my answer again. No. And you're nuts if you think we do that, because we know
How do we not elect our representatives by democratic vote?
we have not had a legitimate, honest election in the United States for well over 30 years. For
Based
30
on what?
years, we have not, quote unquote, and we're a constitutional republic, quote unquote, had this Democrat vote. It hasn't. Everything's been rigged from top to bottom.
Wait, your assertion that the election has been rigged has nothing to do with the fact that our system is set up that we elect our representatives by democratic vote. That is a fact.
I'm very literal on words, Justin. And you asked me, would I agree that we're
You're not literal on words, because literally we elect our representatives by democratic vote.
No, we don't. I can prove it. How many elections have you audited?
As many as you have.
You don't understand that I literally am the.
I understand that you are a grifter.
Oh yeah. Okay. I am only.
I don't think anyone should listen to you, and I just explained why you were wrong on just the basics of civics.
We had it.
And you're wanting to change that. You're wanting to move the goalpost to, oh, now the election is rigged.
It's called a two-way street. You say something, I say something. You say something, I say something. I'm going to try again. I asked you a question, how many elections you've audited? Your answer to it was to laugh, snort, and say you're a grifter. Now, let me tell you how many I've done. I am only one of 3 people in United States. You don't have to masturbate on camera. I'm one of 3 people in U.S. history that have actually audited a presidential election to the tune of 2.1 million ballots. So go ahead.
It is weird that you accuse me of masturbating when you're the one that just jacked yourself off. Jesus Christ. Zero self-awareness. You've audited jack shit, dude. That is what you tell people in order to take advantage of them. You don't know what you're talking about.
Make sure I have this, Justin, while you got your airtime. I want to make sure you basically say.
And notice how you don't want to talk about like actual civics and things that can be proven. You want to make an appeal to false authority. Oh, I audited elections, so I know better than you. No, you don't want to have a discussion about facts. You are very intellectually dishonest.
About facts. I just told you for 30
You have committed numerous logical fallacies, and your idea that you have audited elections is an appeal to false authority fallacy.
years, we have not had honest elections in the United States of America.
You have zero proof of that.
You do not have to like that fact. But for 30 years, we have not had transparent and honest elections in the United States of America. You don't have to agree with me, but that's the truth.
How do you say something is the truth? Okay, here, Joven. Would you agree that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence?
Yes, I would. I've heard that too. Would you like to see the evidence?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So, now, let's just have an agreement. Can you be intellectually honest?
You have committed numerous logical fallacies. Dude, okay. Like I went...
All I did was ask a question. Can you be, I'm about to show you evidence. Can you be, when I show you evidence, can you be...
You're not intellectually honest, man.
Okay, great.
So, like, it is really annoying that you're like, can you be intellectually honest when you have deployed numerous dirty rhetorical tactics?
Okay, so I'll be glad to show you evidence. All I want to know is when I show you evidence, do you have the capacity...
This is a dirty rhetorical tactic right now.
To be intellectually honest. So let me show you how this looks. I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pull it up. Give me a momento. And let's see. Because arguing gets nowhere. I'm just going to show you facts. So give me 1 minute to find it.
Dinosaur, thank you for being a freaking follower.
Different drive.
No, I know exactly who I'm talking to right now. Joven Pulitzer, an icon among election fraud believers, will play a role in the Arizona election audit. A favorite of election fraud conspiracy theorists who claim to have invented technology that can detect fraudulent ballots. Oh, you're the bamboo guy.
Talking about this tonight.
Oh my God, right-wingers are morons. Here you are with Rudy Giuliani, a man that has gone completely off the deep end.
Arizona. Here, I know I got a quicker way to it. Let me show you this. Let me go here. Oh, wrong one. Let me go here. Chill out, get a doobie. Here we go. Hang on, let me find it. Okay. There you go. This is just an easier way to find it. Okay. Let me just pump this up on my screen.
And now you understand the weight of your evidence has to...
Okay. Now I'm gonna show you some things here. These are actual ballots from Maricopa County, Arizona. I'm gonna share my screen here.
Now, how can I verify that these are actual ballots?
You can't. You can call me a liar.
How can I verify that you haven't tampered with them?
You're right. How about this?
I just have to trust you, and I think you are a fraudster.
I don't expect you to trust me. I expect you to say exactly what you're saying. So here's how we're going to
Everyone should be, because they should be intellectually honest and be skeptical of such claims.
You're right. We're going. You don't even know what the claim is yet because you are so fucking.
Please hit me with it.
Attention span, you can't listen. So here you go. Watch. Usually you see first before you call it out. So just try.
Well, I do this shit every night. So if you had a claim, I would have known about it. Like if it had any kind of merit.
I take a shit every night. That doesn't make me an expert.
No, I cover the news every fucking night.
You're a newscaster? Oh my!
On Twitch now, I do it myself. I used to be.
You're a newscaster?
Yes.
That's fucking it. That's fucking credible. Okay, so, folks, let's pay attention to the newscaster here, and it's not going to matter what I show. We already know that. But I'm going to show you some very...
You're saying... that is being intellectually dishonest, man. That's called poisoning the well. No, that's called poisoning the well. You're telling your audience, you're priming them to be skeptical of anything that I say. Your proof is so good that me rejecting it has to be the conspiracy theory. Do you not understand intellectual honesty?
You have to lay off the drugs. And
dude, logic isn't drugs, motherfucker.
Well, not a dude, but here we'll go. Hang on, let me close that for a minute. Okay, so you just said you're tainting your audience. Justin, let's try
poisoning the well. It's a dirty rhetorical tactic. You keep talking about being intellectually honest. Have you ever taken a class in practical reasoning? Do you know about rhetoric? Have you read a book on how to do rhetoric?
What?
Have you?
What?
Because you are employing every dirty rhetorical tactic while saying, can you be intellectually honest?
What?
You look like a dumb fuck.
I am, Jesus.
To your 22,000 followers on Rumble, please notice, he has no clothes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna...
Hit me with your evidence, dude. Show me the bamboo fucking fragments and the ballots. Come on, motherfucker. Hit me with it.
What?
What you got?
What, Justin, you actually out yourself because you can't be patient for everything you're asking for. Try a little decorum. So here we go. Ready? I'm going to show you what a ballot looks like when it runs through the machine. Okay, here we go.
I can't take a call while I'm doing this.
Huh?
Somebody was trying to call in.
Okay, no problem. So, you see the image on your screen. I guess, right? I just want to confirm you can see.
That is not a ballot.
I'm about to explain what you're looking at. I'm only trying to confirm. Can you see what's on your screen?
Yes, I see what's on the screen.
Thank you very much. Now I'm going to teach you how to read this thing. This is the confirmation that a ballot ran through the tally machine. This is what is called the pre-cast vote records. Now, when you look at the top of the screen here, okay, it's pretty easy to see. Right, even right-wingers like me, morons, can see at the top of this ballot, you can see 03002, which relates to, you see the second line says tabulator 3002. This is how you check the ballots. Did they run through the tally machine? Now, I just want to point out two other things. I'll keep it very short for short attention span theater. Number one, I want you to pay attention to the line on top. And then I want you to pay attention to the margins on the left. Okay. Now I'm going to stop my screen just for a second because I do not want to confuse you. So hang on 1 second. Let me just.
Can I have about a minute? Can I have about a minute now?
Sure. Well, you should see the second half of it, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But go ahead if you want to take off here. Sure.
To every single one of Jovan's followers, this is what conspiracy theorists do. They show you something that looks official, and they point to it, and they're like, this is this and this and this. But, like, you have no way of verifying what they're saying. If you can't go and independently verify it yourself, why would you believe that claim?
You're right.
And I want to say, like, project managers will tell you conspiracy theories are hard to pull off. There's not a whole county that is in on trying to elect Joe Biden somewhere. Go down to your county courthouse, and your county clerk is a nice little old lady that isn't pulling no fucking shit like that. So don't listen to this guy.
I didn't say any of that. Those are your words, fucking idiot. I didn't say a single one of those words.
I'm trying to explain how you run your scam to your gullible followers.
There is.
And I'm sorry to call you guys gullible. When you want to believe things, smart people can convince themselves of some really dumb things. And I bet Jovan I bet he believes his nonsense.
And so what you have here, I'm going to show you the second half of this because we're going to try to continue to be polite as he gets drunk. And so let me go back to my screen. And I'm going to show you a different version as he tokes up. And let's see. Hang on 1 second. Bear with me, folks. And yes, you're right. This is such priceless fucking entertainment. It's worth it. Because here's the whole thing is, it doesn't matter what's shown, okay? If somebody doesn't want to believe, they're not going to believe. But it's okay. Here we go. But give me 1 minute. I'm going to go get Jovan, who's my cousin from another mother, and find out where Jovan is. But here we go. Ready? I'm going to share another screen. Now, I'm doing this for you, regular folks, because everybody knows that everything I do is in a certified chain of custody with the Senate in Arizona. So I want to point out this version of the ballot. You see this ballot here? You notice that the top is gone. There's no date or timestamp. And you notice that the left here, it's shrunk. Here is why that occurs. The reason why you see a difference between a ballot like this that officially ran through the machine, this is no changing of the resolution or anything, and the ballot will occur like this is because that ballot actually didn't run through the machine. So I'm going to stop my screen. I'm going to go back to freaking Justin. Justin, would you like to see bamboo I don't look for? I know you read that article, but I don't look for bamboo. Would you like to see what that is?
Dude, that meant nothing. You are filling your followers full of bullshit.
You're right. You caught me.
Yes.
You're right. You caught me.
Please go and why would everybody be lying about you?
You're right. You caught me.
Why would 60 courts rule against all of the Trump accusations?
Well, no,
if there was fraud. Why would the Arizona State Senate reject your claims?
Nobody rejected my claims, dude. What are you smoking, Maui Wow? Red Bud, what you got? Pineapple Express? I'm a journalist.
You proved nothing.
You think we're fools?
You're right. Here's what I proved. Now, I'll debate you, but let me say my comment. I proved that any fucking idiot can get on any fucking channel, sucking up dope, drinking, basically saying, I didn't prove shit, man. I didn't prove shit. I didn't prove shit. Here's what it proves. And this is the comment. If a person does not want to understand what evidence there is, which requires a description.
You don't have evidence. You pointed at some document.
So when somebody doesn't want to understand evidence, they will challenge what evidence is. The problem is that it's impossible to have a discussion because we've made it impossible to have a discussion. But here's what I do know. We have now got to the point that I can actually sit down with Democrat lawmakers and show them the evidence in person. They're typically not smoking dope. They're typically not yelling. And once they see what it is, they realize a few things.
You don't have anything, dude. That was your best argument.
County out there that everybody voted for Biden. Justin Freakout is correct. There are little blue-haired ladies out there that know nothing about this that are not stealing the election. Justin the Freak is correct. This is not some grand plan in 3,126 counties in the United States of America where everybody got together and say, let's steal the election. Justin the Freak is correct. The way this works is you can be totally honest, run a squeaky freaking clean election. You can even have 100% Democrats running that election in that precinct that are perfect, honest, incredible, clear, not intoxicated folks running it. And it can still be done without them knowing it. Now, the way this occurs is there's not only one simple way to do this. There's 100+ ways to do it. Justin, which one of them would you like to talk about? I understand your answer, but which of them would you like to talk about? I'll address any one of them with you.
I would like to move on from election claims because there's just no. You're going to keep making farcical claims that aren't.
I said okay.
Provable or not.
Look, save your words. Let's go to the next topic. I said okay. I agreed right off the bat. That's how.
I wanted to talk about democracy to begin with, and you had to move on. You didn't even let me say what I would like to say.
We're a constitutional
Sir. One of the first things that you said when I was in here was that we need to come together. We need to come together.
Right now,
you and I, Democrat, Republican, we need to take out the oligarchs, right? Oligarchs.
Come together right now under me.
Yeah. You're into that. That's what we need to use the collective power, right?
Right. We need to have discussions, right?
Wait a minute. Wait, to have discussions.
We need to have discussions. Both sides have to have discussions. It normally doesn't mean screaming.
Ooh, no, I don't. I want to come together and exercise collective power. I'm real big on unions. I like worker co-ops, and I like taking over political systems.
Taking over political systems. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I would like to take over the Democratic Party.
Wave a wand. Look,
I assume you would like to take over the Republican Party, and in a lot of ways you have, haven't you?
I'm not a Republican.
I'm not a Democrat.
Okay, I don't want to take over any party. So let's make this.
Wait, what? Whoa. Then how do you exercise political power?
I don't exercise any political power. I exercise.
Then what's the point? Why would you talk? Why would you be talking about politics on a channel if your goal is not to exercise political power?
Because my goal is to inform people how the elections in the United States of America, whether you're Democrat, Republican, far left, rock party, tree party, weed party, whale party, are broken, and we must fix them. Because if the elections are truly not the will of the people, we are all being fucking conned.
Okay, fair enough. So what are your proposals to fix our elections?
Well, I would rather, you said you want to take over the Democratic Party. Tell me. Give me a...
No. I want to know what your proposals are to fix our elections. You say they're broken. I've got proposals to fix the elections. Would you like to hear them?
Sure, go.
I'm a big fan of ranked choice voting. Do you not have an opinion on it? Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa,
You asked
whoa,
me
whoa,
a
whoa,
question,
whoa,
want
whoa.
an answer? You asked me a question.
Yeah.
You want an answer? I've done many hours of broadcast on ranked choice voting. I don't need to go back there. What else would you do? Okay, you want to put ranked choice voting in, and
Whoa. Whoa, what? Like that's weird that you would just like shut that down like that. Why?
Wait. Hang on, Frank. Hold, Justin, pause just for a second.
Joven. Are you wanting to talk about actual solutions about elections, or are you wanting to talk about your grift? You're wanting to make idiots upset about the past election.
I won't talk about my grift.
So you can get clicks.
Justin, send me $20.
Is that it, Joven?
Send me $100. Send me $100. Send me $100.
So you wanted to have an intellectually honest discussion with me, but you don't want to actually talk about policy. That's what I thought, man. This is why I call right-wingers morons.
You said you wanted to share your proposal for what you would do with elections.
Before that, I said I wanted your proposals for what you want to do to fix elections.
And I said, great, let me hear them. I didn't say I wanted to debate them. They're your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. I don't want to debate you on them. I just want to hear your thoughts. And so you're...
Right, that means that graphic means the chat has cut you off. You have overstayed your welcome like you lost, buddy. Like you don't have actual ideas. You don't want to talk about policy. You don't want to exercise political power. You want to grift off of your chat. That's all it is. That's like Steve Bannon wanted to grift off of his followers. Please, guys, those of you watching Joven, understand they're just taking advantage of you. Do I not sound more cogent and intelligent than the... I sound far more cogent and intelligent than this dude, and I am stoned off my ass. Please don't listen to people like him. He's a raving lunatic. Goodbye, Joven. It's been fun. Ooh. You want to listen to him?
Perfect representation.
Of you getting your ass kicked.
Ask a question with no fucking interest at all with an answer. No interest at all with an answer. He threw out ranked choice voting, expecting me to debate it. He says, do you want to hear my feelings? I said, okay, go. I didn't agree to debate him. I cannot believe
he didn't agree to debate. I thought that's what that was.
Fucktard. Smoke a doobie.
Got a twitch.
Smoke a fucking doobie. Wanting to debate what we are.
This is hilarious.
That's not proof.
I'm surprised he didn't zoom in on it. That's what conspiracy theorists do. Oh, I didn't even hear the slur.
Ooh, that's very funny. Now
man, he got owned.
For the fucking
that's somebody that just got owned.
That was fucking great. I did try very hard.
I've got a bruise, honey. Oh, wow.
I would have loved to hear he was going to...
Thank you, Joven.
Party, and I said, I don't want to take...
He had no interest in actual policy. He just wanted to grift off of his followers. What is clickbait? Patriot. I don't know what you're talking about. Patriot, I assume you're one of his followers. How you doing, my friend? You having a good night? I usually do because I'm not coming from a place anybody else is coming from. So you ain't heard my viewpoint on things before. And you like, I guess I'm thankful I put that on the board for you guys to be able to redeem, because I would have gone another hour with him. Absolute idiot. Knows not what he's talking about. Just to make sure everyone knows, we are a democratic republic. We are a democratic republic. That's not an unbiased source. Is America a democracy or a republic? Yes. It is both. And the people want to focus on, oh, it's not a democracy, because they don't want a democratic vote, because their views aren't popular. What did Rick say? I did say representative democracy. Michelle, please. I explained it to Joven, who didn't know. We elect our representatives by democratic vote. We are a representative democracy. A democracy, a direct democracy, would be all of us having the vote. And that's actually one of my proposals. I would like to abolish the House of Representatives and all of us vote on our computers. I want a more direct democracy. Yes, I did. Michelle, go back and look at it. I said exactly that. I explained why we are a representative democracy. A direct democracy would be you going and voting for yourself. That would be direct democracy. When Republicans say we're not a when Republicans say we're not a democracy, they mean we're not a direct democracy. That's what they're meaning. They're using the words liberally. A direct democracy would be like Athens, Greece, and everybody would go to the fucking town center and would raise their fucking hand and vote. We are a representative democracy. We elect our representatives democratically. And then they go and they represent us, and that makes us a republic. Yeah, I kept seeing the thing about QCat. People kept referencing it like I should know what it was, and I had no idea. How does a free item fail? Is that a riddle? I'm not good with riddles. I'm not good with riddles at all. Rick, man, like anybody with any kind of fucking sense thought that I fucking owned that dude. He was not bright. He's not a serious person. He's a grifter. Did you not notice how he shut me down anytime I would talk about policy? When I wanted to talk about the elections moving forward, like he didn't want to, like, did you notice how he clammed up? Did I not expose him for you? Are you that deep, dude? I can't do Rick again. I can't do Rick again tonight. I don't know that I can do any calls. I shut the phone lines down. He didn't want no facts, that's for sure. And there's like, there were so many things, even like in the short time that I was in there, I had to correct, like he said, like Biden had printed more money than at any time in the history of the country. That's not true. It's since COVID. which included a Republican Senate and a Republican presidency. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. The dude just doesn't know what he's talking about. And he depends on people. Rick, man, like, it's your nephew, right? It's your nephew who I'm friends with. I talked to him. I think it's your nephew. I talked to him, man, and like he tells me like you're a really smart guy. And like smart people can convince themselves of some really dumb things when they want to believe them. I believe that you're a really smart guy. You just really want to believe this bullshit. It's called cognitive dissonance. It's the same thing like a smoker goes through when they make excuses. And believe me, I went through that for 5 or 6 years trying to quit smoking. And you keep making excuses to not accept the information that you need to accept. Oh, should I wait? Should I wait and see if some people come in here and hang out? I'll take them on. I'll throw the format in. You know what? I'll throw the format out. We'll open the phone lines up. Let's do it. It's that kind of a night. But we're gonna do quick phone calls. I'm not gonna let anybody go too long. Somebody texted me. Aw. Oh shit. Gotta be quick. Oh, you're doing the fucking Sam Cedar. I'm losing it, bro. But do I have something fun? If I got something fun to watch, let's watch the thing I've got that's fun to watch. Nope. There ain't no fun shit on here. Oh, the Queen. So, UFC tried to honor the Queen over the weekend. The Las Vegas crowd actually booed her. This was something that UFC shared out. It looks like a fight poster. I love this dude. A truly remarkable career in the ring. Many people had hilarious fucking takes. But the best thing is, during the UFC event, they played a video tribute. Or just flat. God damn it. This keeps doing this to me. Something's been up with the Twitter. God damn it. I should be logged in. Here we go. They booed the Queen at UFC. I mean, I was gonna let it die, but like I did my piece last night about the jewels in her crown, how much they're worth. I was done. Oh! But then the right wingers had to do something like this, right? We got Jesse Waters talking about not understanding liberals and the Queen.
Politically correct. But you know how the liberals are always saying, Dana, women should rule the world. Mm-hmm. Well, here you have a woman who ruled a lot of the world, and they hate her. Yeah. I can't figure these people out. What about the Japanese Empire? What about the Ottoman Empire? What about the German Empire? I mean, those were a lot more vicious and tyrannical empires if you look at the destruction.
What about the TV show Empire?
Wait, what? What?
And if you look at what the...
It's something like every 6 days a country celebrates their independence from Britain. Did you hear what this fuck just said? It is... Remember, it is something like every 6 days a country celebrates their independence from Britain.
What about the Japanese Empire? What about the Ottoman Empire? What about the German Empire? I mean, those were a lot more vicious and tyrannical empires if you look at the destruction.
What about the TV show Empire?
Also,
Jussie Smollett.
Well, is that a Fox show? I don't know. I don't
Yes.
know. And if you look at what the British Empire exported in terms of
My God, like fucking Jussie Smollett was how long ago? Like, that's how bereft of material they have to try to make fun, to own the libs, is they're still talking about Jussie Smollett. The trial was 6 months or more at least. I don't even remember how long it's been. Fuck, guys.
property rights, the ideas of self-rule, checks and balances, those institutions and concepts are still here today. And a lot of the colonies that adhered to those ideas prospered. Obviously, there was slavery. Obviously, there was awful atrocities committed against the third world countries.
Obviously, there was slavery. Obviously, there was atrocities. Come on. Obviously.
But then Britain led the charge to destroy the international slave trade. They would board vessels from other countries and then, just free their slaves. Germans resisted. The Ottomans resisted. African nations resisted the destruction of the international slave trade. So at the end, it's probably just liberals who hate Western civilization.
Slavery and atrocity aside.
At that point, you got to look at the British did spread civilization throughout almost the whole world.
Wow, sounds like you and Peter had tea this
Yes,
afternoon.
a good old chap.
All right, the fastest is up next.
That's called whitewashing. The British spread civilization throughout the world as if other civilizations didn't exist. I see there might be some new people here, so maybe I need to, I'm Justin Freakin. I usually do the news at 8 p.m. Eastern. We do a news rundown of the day. I think I get pretty in-depth on shit that you're probably not going to hear anywhere else. We're also going to cover the big news of the day. And to summarize my political beliefs, I always do this. It can be boiled down into just one simple little phrase. I would give anything in the world to piss in Dan Crenshaw's open eye hole. Give me that eye pussy, sir. Somebody should probably cancel me for that.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Yeah, spread civilization is some colonial whitewashing bullshit. Just so everyone knows. But a lot of the times I'm preaching to the choir, but maybe there's some people from Jehovah's chat that are here. Dance on your side, why do you not like him? Get some pets. If you guys are people that are more technologically savvy and you're in the Discord, fucking hit bang Discord, hop in our Discord. We always like a lively discussion. It's exactly what it was like, an infomercial for British Empire. Well, they got to absolve the white people of all their sins. Guy comment, thank you so fucking much. I love your face. Warlord might have tucked in for the night. It's quite late in the British Empire where he is, and that's why on my notes for tonight's show. I mean, we're not going by my notes tonight. But on my notes for tonight's show, it was the Queen story at the end. Just so Warlord doesn't get another night of me picking on the Queen. Because, I mean, they're still in mourning over there in Britain. Are you talking to me, Patriot? Give you a... Oh, I got a new... Versal wrong! Thank you for the sub. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you tonight, but tonight's been a little busy with the whole Joven debate. If you're just joining us, things have been a little weird. Merkin. So we're doing Ask Me Anything. We're doing open phone lines. We're doing open chat. That's what we got going on. Let me check the Discord, make sure nobody's up in there wanting in. Nobody's in the Discord. But that's what we're gonna do the rest of the show. That's what's up, bitches. Even Phoebe might jump in the Discord. I don't know about the dumbest grifter you can imagine. Oh my god, I just had a cat vomit over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of digging on the Q cat apparently, because that's come up a couple times tonight. I know nothing about it. I knew nothing about that dude before one of his fans came in here. Was like, "Are you afraid to debate him?" I'm like, "I'm not afraid to debate him. What the fuck? I don't even know who he is." Do we have hate watchers? You guys can talk to me. I would love it if you talk to me. Hop in the voice chat. Hop in the or give me a ringy ding ding on the telephone. Oh yeah. I got that saved for later. Dan Bedondi's a nice guy. I like Dan. Dan and I get along pretty well. My position on Ukraine. Well, Ukraine has a right to defend itself, and I have a right to say, like, we're sending too much fucking money over there. And I'm worried about, like, the U.S. repeating its history of arming rebel factions and then that coming back to bite us in the ass when we don't properly help them nation build on the other side. We don't provide humanitarian aid. We don't provide them water, school, infrastructure, shit like that. I don't want to read, Core. I don't want to read. I understand you want me to read the QCat article. Okay, I'll do it. I'm trying to, guys, like, I'm trying to get a hold of Jackson Hinkle. I'm trying to clout chase now. In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of going really hard on the clout chasing. The growing technology sector has finally made the big shift towards catching the interest of the greater consumer market. More people could afford the necessary. I can't do this. Hacks and Stinkle is a fantastic account. I can't read it. I'm sorry. Which I had a different meme up. This was the other meme. Yeah, there we go. The two big events of the past week, the Queen dying and 9/11 anniversary. Patriot. I want you when you're proposing a claim, I want you to use as much skepticism as you apply to other people's claims to your own claim. Dorbited himself on Tucker. Do you guys want to watch Hacks and Hinkle? Since I have been clout chasing, he was on Tucker like 2 or 3 or 4 nights ago. You guys want to watch that? I haven't watched it. That's another thing. I have been clout chasing Jackson Hinkle and trying to swing from his balls and get some followers. Have no clue about him. No clue what the dude believes. That's how confident I am in myself. One of these days it's going to bite me in the ass, guys. I promise you. And as I start going after bigger people, I should probably do my homework. I have no idea who Jackson Hinkle is. No idea what he believes. No idea the shit he says on the stream. I swear I saw it on the YouTubes the other day, didn't I? Wait, is this like Jackson's side of it? Oh, wow. So he was on stream when this happened.
Follow my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram if you haven't done that. And then the technician.
No, don't follow Jackson Hinkle's
guy who's gonna be my.
I've seen that is. Let me clarify myself. That's the extent of my knowledge of Jackson Hinkle. Is him attempting to debate Sam Cedar. He kept wanting to go back to that one thing that he thought he could win on, and Sam was like, "I don't care."
We'll cut it like this for the video I upload. Tonight I went on Tucker Carlson for the first time.
Oh, so this is him playing it back.
My 22nd year on this earth, and I'm very grateful that
he's only fucking 22.
Invited me on. Thank you, and thank you for also allowing me to speak my mind.
Like, I don't know what I would debate Sam on. Like, I'd call in and talk to him about something and be like, yep, I agragree. Yep, I agree. All right, have a good day. He would hang up on me really quickly.
Without further ado, here is the video.
Because I'm not a dumb libertarian.
Tonight, talking about Ukraine, talking about Biden, talking actually about one of the most probably monumental and memorable moments of not just Joe Biden.
Once again, I am sorry. Curiouser, god damn. Well, you definitely don't want to see like his picture on the like. I'm assuming this is him on his Twitter. Let me go. I got signed out of Twitter somehow. Oh, this isn't good because I don't know the info. I'll have to go back and find the info for my Twitter. Oh, Sam is a cutie, not Hinkle.
Any presidency in American history. I mean, this is completely dystopian. It's the most divisive speech I've ever seen a president give.
I should call in for a shofar on my birthday, but my birthday's months and months away now.
Very, very incredible. So here you go. Me, Jackson, on Tucker Carlson tonight. Something I didn't think I'd ever be saying. Here you go. And let me know how the audio is in the chat. I'm going to look at the chat. I think it's going to work, but just
Shapeepee vibes.
And I'll probably pull it up here just so I can hear it a little bit. All right, here you go.
In the meantime, we turn to Jackson Hinkle. He's the host of The Dive with Jackson Hinkle on YouTube. He joins us now. Jackson, thanks so much for coming on. So there's something really... Look, I understand...
They're still upset about the Dark Brandon speech. Oh, we can do Kamala Harris here in a second if you want to. That's what she was talking about. The Dark Brandon speech.
In the coming midterm elections, and the media to nod along makes you think we've crossed some kind of line.
We have crossed the line, Tucker, and it's so interesting that, anyone in the media today would be saying that they liked what Joe Biden said in that speech because it was a dictator-inspired speech. Not only that, but it seems like a lot of the practices and the actions that the Biden administration is employing in the United States right now that were reflected in that speech are very closely aligned with what the dictator Zelensky is doing in
like
Ukraine.
What?
Joe Biden is plunging
What?
us into a fascist state, and he is taking cues from what Zelensky is doing in Ukraine to manufacture this dystopian state and this dystopian reality in America. And there's no real surprise for me there, because at the end of the day, Volodymyr Zelensky, the president...
That's a lot to unpack. So notice how he made a lot of claims and he tied a lot of shit together and said a lot of buzzwords, but didn't provide any evidence. There was no supporting evidence for his claims.
Presidents of Ukraine and Joe Biden are controlled by the same exact people. They're controlled by individuals like George Soros and controlled by people like Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum.
Okay. Like I wasn't going to say anti-Semitic, but there we go. Here we go with the Nazi fucking conspiracy, the Great Reset and all that nonsense.
They're going to do whatever they want. To put it quite simply, Zelensky is using the intelligence community in Ukraine and the Nazi Azov thugs in Ukraine to silence freedom-loving Ukrainians. Joe Biden in the United States, though he can't remember what he had for breakfast this morning or who his wife is, his handlers and his cronies are prepping the CIA, the FBI, Antifa, the IRS, and now Ministry of Truth to attack freedom-loving Americans.
Maybe someone should have, in the opposition party, the one he's calling effectively illegal, should have paused before funding this insanity in Ukraine, which is tanking our economy and making a mockery of democracy, before signing off on it and just putting Ukrainian flag lapel pins on and nodding dutifully to Joe Biden. Why didn't anyone do that?
You'd think
nodding dutifully? Why are you asking a 22-year-old why somebody didn't do something in the Biden administration?
The entire Democratic Party are beholden to...
Why on earth would Tucker Carlson ask a 22-year-old YouTuber about foreign policy with Ukraine? That's just absurd to me. What the fuck? Why?
The military-industrial complex, and that is extremely out of line with what average Americans need right now. We don't have clean drinking water in Jackson, Mississippi, yet we're sending $7 billion over to Ukraine, a country that I'm sure most of these Congress people couldn't even point to on a map. It's insane.
If we weren't sending $7 billion to Ukraine, we still wouldn't fix Jackson, Mississippi's water. So
opinion reflected by
it's kind of a state issue, Jackson. It's another reason why I tell people to take over local governments.
What does that make Joe Biden? Only 38% of Americans, if you believe the polls and what they tell us, if you believe they're that high.
Does that look like shock to you? That looks very proud. Like he's like, I'm proud of you, my son. One day you will hold my chair. You will sit where my buttocks once graced.
38% of Americans agree with Joe Biden. So by the White House's own definition, that makes him an extremist.
Yeah. And so much for minority rights also. I mean, I thought you were allowed to disagree. This really is quite a moment.
Wait, what? What? The two white guys, one of whom is incredibly rich, worth like $300 million fucking dollars. Probably he is heir to a fortune. What is Tucker worth? I just remembered 300 million was Sean Hannity. I had to look that up because there was a whole that I didn't remember what John Oliver was about last night, but I do remember the bit with Sean Hannity where he kept saying he shopped at Walmart, and I looked it up, and he is worth 300 million fucking dollars. There's no way a man worth $300 million shops at Walmart. Tucker Carlson's net worth is $420 million. Tucker Carlson's net worth is $420. I gotta pack another bong. What a night it's been. What a night it's been. Weed. Patriot. What rule do we have? I remember the other day there was debate about the rules in the Discord, and I think they landed on like 2 slurs and you're out rule. I don't know what rule is going on over here. Oh, the no links. Oh, that's not really a rule. That's just something I turned off. It's weird to me. It's weird to, why do you guys want to keep coming in here and throwing links at me? For one, I don't trust you. I can't just trust a random stranger coming and throwing a link at me, right? That could be a virus. It would be dumb of me. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that in people's chat. Especially you right-wingers. You link to some crazy ass sites. Probably got 1 million fucking tracking cookies in it because everything you guys believe is a grift. You know that, right? Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Look it up. This is not a virus. What up, Pepe? This is not a virus.com. I mean, your Twitter account is a link, dude. It's the same difference. Sorry, man. Sorry. You seem like a nice guy. We're having fun here, right? We're having fun. You guys want to do Kamala Harris? She was on Meet the Press. Because I just, it's been one of those nights. I don't want to talk about murders. I don't want to talk about fucking rapists. I don't want to talk about cop death. And that's what the rest of the show is. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
We're now, as a nation, battling a threat from within. Is the threat equal or greater than what we faced after 9/11?
So you look at everything from the fact that there are 11 people right now running for Secretary of State.
Extra animal videos. You get extra animal videos
of the
tonight.
voting system of their state, who are election deniers. You've got.
And what's that sending? What message does that send to the world?
Well, you couple that with people who hold some of the highest elected offices in our country who refuse to condemn an insurrection on January 6th. And I think what it sends is a signal that causes people to question, hey, is America still valuing what they talk about, which is the integrity of democracies?
What is a semi-fascist?
I can't get over the fact that Joven, I'm getting ready to wrap up Media Winch. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna be on much longer. But I usually would love your face, and usually I go dump everybody in your stream. It's not a meltdown Monday, unfortunately. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, the Joven guy. I forgot the point I was gonna make though. Sorry guys. My apologies. I need to learn to feel embarrassment.
Listen, I think that let's not get caught up in politicizing the fact that
I'm glad you agree, Patriot. That's awesome.
that it is not helpful to our country when we have people who are denying elections or trying to obstruct the outcome of an election where the largest number of people in our country voted for the President of the United States.
Should you leave the good Republicans alone? Is the Democratic Party making a mistake here by
Never forget the day Justin showed how the very polite bamboo guy is even dumber than the media made him out to be. Yeah, I did just debate the bamboo guy from the 2020 election, of 2020 election fame. The bamboo guy. Oh shit, also I think I'm supposed to be on a panel on Thursday, but I think it's a stoner panel. I don't think it's a political panel. So I need to check that. I just remembered that just now. Trying to get out there, guys. Get my name out there. The bamboo guy. The bamboo guy.
those people could win if you're not careful.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell people how to run their campaigns. I ran in terms of statewide office.
Would you have done this? Would you have done this? Is this something you'd be comfortable
I'm not going to tell people how to run their campaigns, Chuck. I'm
not sure what we're talking about now when we're talking about running campaigns.
Attorney General, re-election, won both times. For Senate, won that race. And I know that it is best to let...
I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't give a shit that he said that about me, but it was a good jumping off point. I think it made my, I don't care what you're going to level at me. I honestly don't care what people say. Calling me a dumb fucking shit just went right off of me. But, the fact that he set me up when he was talking about intellectual honesty, and he, from the get-go, he framed me as being dishonest. That just set me up so perfectly for making my points all along the debate. It was great. I couldn't have asked for a better setup.
A candidate, along with their advisors, let them make the decision based on what they believe is in the best interest of their state.
The Democrats
instead of
get
her
52
government
Senate seats.
telling her what to do.
52 Senate seats or more. Legislative filibuster gone, or just on this issue?
The president has been clear on this issue and on a very important issue in addition to that important issue, which is voting rights.
How much should former President Trump's status as a former president and a potential 2020
Patriot over here, stroking my ego.
Well, I wouldn't dare tell
I like you, Patriot.
As a former prosecutor, I will tell you, I have...
You stick around and you might get your dick sucked.
You live in sexual anarchy?
I am not in the business of telling a prosecutor what to do with their case because they know best the facts and the evidence as applied to the law.
So that was such a nothing. Canceled. Such a nothing fucking interview, but Fox lost their fucking minds over it. So that was actually NBC News sharing that out. That was what they considered the highlights of the interview. That's why I played it. Fox spent 10 minutes talking about how horrible it was.
Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Emily Campagno, here with my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany.
Oh, Harris.
Joining us today, Lily Gil Valletta. It is her first time here on Outnumbered. Welcome to you. We're so happy you're here. And also with us today, Todd Pyro. Now, another bus filled with migrants from Texas has just pulled into New York City today.
Todd looked like he's pulling a Chrisley or some shit.
Across the country.
I don't even know what that means because for the longest time I thought that was a scripted show, but apparently Chrisley's a real guy.
Illegal immigrants to a Republican-run suburb. Meantime, border czar Kamala Harris seems to be trying to gaslight the nation because she insists, the border is secure, and blames any problems on the Trump administration. Watch.
Would you call the border secure?
Maybe you don't get a Smokey.
But we also have a broken immigration system.
Dustin, if you are out, have a good one, my friend.
We came in, and it needs to be fixed.
We're going to have 2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border's secure?
We have a secure border.
Well, granted, we didn't see this part of the
priority
interview.
for any nation, including ours and our administration.
Or was I talking over
There
it?
are still a lot of problems that we are trying to fix, given the deterioration that happened over the last 4 years.
Virgil wrong.
Kaylee, what a tired talking point. What an old, resurrected talking point from her. They have been in office almost 2 years now, and she's still blaming the Trump administration. She's still talking about the broken system that she has done nothing to fix.
And what a total insult to the American citizen. This is like, I mean, saying the border secure as she just did, it's like being in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane. The wind is whipping around you. The rain is coming on you.
Dexter takes his sister's body out to the hurricane.
Kamala Harris, it's sunny out, okay? We know it's not sunny out. We know we're in the middle of a raging hurricane. Ask yourself, does this sound secure to you when you have 2 million encounters on the southern border in this fiscal year? That is 2 times the last administration, when fentanyl pouring across the southern border. In fact, that Wall Street Journal explosive piece we went through 2 weeks ago, how 2 Mexican drug cartels
Okay. You are upset about fentanyl. So let's legalize drugs. Let's have safe injection sites so people aren't getting tainted drugs and shit. We can have testing centers. Boom. Boom. Put an end to the problem. We need clean injection sites with testing centers so people can test their drugs and make sure that they're pure and not laced with fentanyl. Patriot, have a great night, my friend. RB, these are very accomplished ladies. Let's not comment on their looks.
It's coming from
comment on their dumb fuckedness.
There were 685 migrant deaths this year. That is double, once again, the last administration, not to mention the terror watch list, where we have nearly 60 people who have crossed and who are on the terror watch list. Does this sound secure to
we
you?
We are seeing like a record high number of migrants, but there is a number of factors and a number of reasons for that.
Their die to cast in November on this issue.
And Harris, we've talked so much as well about that hurricane that is absolutely destroying all of those towns in Texas and Arizona and along the border, including other communities.
Look.
We had El Paso mayor on earlier. He was saying, look, he said we're getting 1,000, to your point, up to 1,400 migrants a day, he says. They're sleeping on the streets. He says,
how about we classify it as an earthquake? Because an earthquake hitting Haiti is one of the reasons for an influx in migrants.
Outside of Chicago. And he says, so the city of Chicago says it's going to be a sanctuary city, and he says there must be vacant hotel rooms there. That's hundreds of people in a city of millions. The mayor says, why are they sending them out to my suburb? You have to wonder.
Not just sending
them.
Well,
fuck fentanyl when people are lacing drugs with it and people don't know.
And that is putting them on night flights.
That they're using it
other
to
cities. And I was on the air with Senator
cut their
Blackburn one
shit.
day, and she said people are showing up on the tarmac at night. And then we got the video. I mean, this has been a short-lived administration. It hasn't been 4 years and all of this is happening. But when you talk about the El Paso mayor, let's talk about El Paso as a predominantly Democrat-led city. They are sending buses.
They love saying Democratic-led
How are they even going to defend going against their own party? They know they have to because the feds won't give them the money they need, which, by the way, is our money. And the American public has already said, we don't want it on our conscience that people are getting hurt.
If there are some hangers-on that consider yourselves right-wing, just look at this is sheer nonsense that she's saying. Like, they just repeat the most mundane talking points over and over and over again. Is there an issue with immigration? Yes, and the issue is that we don't have enough immigration lawyers working in the system to process the claims. We don't have enough immigration judges to process claims. That's the issue, not that people are coming here. And it's so disingenuous for Fox to frame it that way. And it's also not very, if you consider yourself Christian, you believe in a book that tells you how to treat people from neighboring countries, fucking just follow it, please. There's a lot of Republicans that they Bible thump all goddamn day long. They don't follow what the fucking Bible says. If you just followed the Bible, we wouldn't have any problem. Yeah, extra animal videos. That's what we're doing. It's all animal videos from here on out. Extra animal videos. Everybody earned it tonight. But a lot of them might be repeats. But hey, we're gonna just cycle through a bunch of different animal videos. Here is a turtle trying to make friends with a big kitty. I'll do a little de-stressing. Chill out. Go make myself a glass of chocolate milk. That turtle just wants to be friends with that kitty. Football got started this past week. I know a lot of you are in a football mood, so let me hit you with a little football.
Get the 2.
I think the NFL got me last time. Warlord, still up, my friend. That's why I'm not signed in. I'm not on the right browser. And I deprived you of the cat on the football field. Cat's making a run for it. You want a cat now? Oh! I couldn't get a cat to... Yeah, the cat got a touchdown. Look at him do his little end zone dance. I have no clue when this took place, but it's the most awesome football video I've ever seen. Oh, fucking shit. Oh my God, look at this cuteness. Oh, somebody tell me what this little fucker is. One of those little small poof of a. Why'd you call me an idiot? That can't be the breed of the dog, so you have to be calling me an idiot. Little husky? Is it just a husky puppy? What do you mean the dog is an idiot? It's a puppy. It don't know no better. It don't know what's going on. It's upset that the ground's different. It's upset that the ground's different. Maybe it's hot. Maybe the asphalt's hot. Oh my gosh, why are you guys picking on the puppy? It's just a puppy. I do dumb shit all the time. Is it a Pomeranian? The AI needs work. Drake, what's up? I don't know how long you've been here, but you missed a wild night. This is a go back and watch a VOD. Or the clip I put up on YouTube later kind of night. Here's a Smokey. I love that little puppy, even if other people don't. You know what I'm gonna head over here to the Discord animal We got animal videos and pictures. I got all kinds of shit. No, you don't get to change your mind, dude. You didn't pick the right cop. You call this dog an idiot? He just got bad luck. He wants the one with all the treats. A seal breaks into a marine biologist's home. Oh, those are cute pictures. I'd let the seal stay. I'd talk to it. Here's some rescued seal pups apparently. We just doing a bunch of animal videos right now. More animal videos to come. Oh, baby was rescued. Oh. Oh, sweet babies. Getting to see their triumphant return to the wild. Oh, look at how sweet they are. Oh. Is Drunk Elephant next? Oh, we'll do Drunk Elephant. Dude, did you forget how your legs work? We got a Gumby elephant over here. What the hell was that shit? Wait, you too, buddy? What? I've been there before. I've took that tumble. The drunk elephant actually wasn't the first one we were watching here, though. There is something, there's something amiss with him. Drunk elephant is actually the second elephant. He's like, fuck it. I have done that before. I roll out of bed like that. I mean, hey, if it works and you get where you're going, I mean, who's to say? Who's to begrudge you that? Oh God, this is Reddit. This might not work very well. Little kitten dreaming. Look at that belly. What a beautiful belly. Look at those toe beans. Oh, I love it. I want to adopt it. wish it didn't have music under it. I wish it actually had the... Do you guys want me to go see what Preacher TV is all about? Dems create a witch.
Ding dong. The queen is gone. It would be Australian.
The queen is indeed gone.
Because of how they were treated. You think slavery was bad in America? It was. I'm not saying it wasn't. But what they did to the indigenous people of Australia, the Aboriginals, not only was it disgusting...
How long does it take me to get banned?
Justin Freakin, thanks for the follow. Not only was it disgusting, it is disgusting to this day. It still goes on. Not as bad, obviously. A lot of Aboriginals die in... nice trolls. Uh-oh. In Australian law enforcement custody. I do. I do. Do you mean like in Discord? But I have a friend who is Australian. Right, Andrew. Where are we at with this? Because... Alright. So, her mother's from England. Her father is half Aboriginal, half Torres Strait Islander. And has really embraced her Aboriginal heritage. She's gone to school to be a nurse in the Aboriginal community. She doesn't shun her British side, but she fully embraces her Aboriginal. As she came on and she said, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Hello, I am
God
debate.
has a plan for everybody, and that includes the Queen.
I have no beverage.
And
Let me
she
go get a
worked her
beverage real
plan
fast.
For God to the day she died. Let us not be the judge of her, but let the true judge be the judge of her. And it was probably the most beautiful thing. That is, love thy enemy. When you're looking at the head of state of the country who caused the most damage to your people, the most inhumane treatment of your people, and you can say, don't judge. Let God judge. We're not judges.
Did you say anything about me?
That to me is dignity and grace. And it was beautiful. Beautiful to see that. I was very impressed. And of course,
Hello.
It's because she's my friend, but still.
I am debate. I love this fucking emote.
I do open up Discord, but not like in a heartbeat. I usually set it up to have discussions. Because usually, like, I'll go through and have I do my research and put everything together before I even get on to stream. So I have pretty much a plan. I would never do it. I honestly, if I'm cool. If I was an Aboriginal person in Australia, I don't think I could be that.
I honestly think I can get somewhere with him. I'd have a pleasant discussion with him.
That I can look at, because the Queen was there for a lot of it. Remember, a lot of it's still going on. You want to talk with the preacher? All right, we will. We can set something up. Definitely. Have your people
Fair
get
enough.
my people. No, I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we can set something up. Yeah, she was in power for what, I believe 70 years, of 70 plus years. So she was
like him
through a lot of this. She was there, she was in charge when her people
No, Drake.
what they did.
He's just called Preacher TV, and it says conservative Christian.
So you got to think there's going to be some bitter emotion.
Dems create a witch and then play witch hunt.
I would say knowing me.
He's attacking the nurses union.
I was in that position. I don't think I can be so graceful. I don't. And I love my friend. I think she's a sweetheart. She's an amazing person to be able to be that graceful.
Dude, do you want me to drop you guys in here?
They call it.
You can be nice to them.
They just stopped it in like.
I think I'm gonna drop you guys in like, you know,
be out in their yard
squid.
And if they're too dark, someone from.
You want to see Kai? I haven't seen Kai in a while.
Australian British part of Australia, the white side, would swoop in and take that child. Not care what the parents say. Not care. Just swoop them and take them, and they would put them in camps.
Not really a lot of people on tonight.
They did with the Native American kids.
I can try to clout chase and drop you guys with actual Jake.
Forget your son, God, this God, that God, to be a Christian, blah blah blah. They were doing the same thing. Only these
maybe
kids,
get a shout out.
Pretty much, I think they did the same thing to Native American kids, also just swooping them up. Right? Yeah, that was definitely.
You're a loose cannon. You never know.
For their COVID lockdown, if you violated, you went to a camp. But
there's a fucking whoa. See, they're saying he's doing the Australia did a fucking Holocaust thing.
Trying to bash the Queen. I think Queen Elizabeth was an amazing woman.
Well, you guys got to throw out some troll emotes when you go.
And she was.
I'm sorry that whenever I get the power again in like 2 months to do the follower emotes. Like it's gonna be like a variety of different troll emotes, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna think on it. But like Twitch did something weird to me, and I lost a lot of my emotes. So I don't. But I've got a lot of them back. I just don't have the slots to give to you guys. But you also can't use follower emotes on other people's channels.
But she went in there and she played with the boys, and she played hardball, and she
played with the boys. She played with the boys. I feel like I owe you another animal video because the faults start there. Turtle? Hampered pooches. Oh, these are Japanese puppies. Oh, it's just pictures. This dude's got a pet bird. See, Clout Chase Raid is cool. If I go to Kai will actually talk to me and shit. Kai is super cool. But I don't know about actual Jake. But he seems cool too. Or they. I don't know if I've once again not a channel I've watched. I say they because they might be corn as I understand it. Might identify as corn. Go see the corn. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Troll Patrol live.
Да, я слушаю. Большого?
Oh, I didn't do it right. Now, yeah, see ya.